Testing, testing, 1, 2. Sounds like everything's working. Yep. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Senua Zone Seal livestream. Today we're doing the 2.1 storyline, which is... I forgot the name of it. But essentially, it's going to involve at least 2 new characters and... What was the guy's name? Amano? It's kind of like a human wolf-looking guy. Yeah, so essentially, we're going to be continuing the story, so let's get started. Boy, that sounded awful as an introduction, but whatever. And here's Rice. What's new? Here you are, Belle. What are you guys talking about? Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Senior Yunhu. I don't remember how to pronounce his name. Senior Yunhu, please wait a moment. No, go do you. Oh, wait, that wasn't. Damn it. Yup.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wife Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Ah, that guy. A banquet invitation.
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
Oh, I bet he would.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wife Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wife Peninsula, and urge a swift return to business as usual.
What does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wife Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Sufu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Sufu's philosophy, Yunquei Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumix. But since we're active in Wife Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
Wow, we're talking about 50-50 here. We have to be on the incognito, but we can't be friends with the guy.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the 3 of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Hang on. Testing. 1 second. What the hell? I don't know why Gato Wave added the AI focus voice thing, but it's always turned off. That's so annoying. Why is it always turned off? Should be on 24/7. I better look that up later. Wait a second, what about Senior Fufu?
Wait, what about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
Huh.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunquei Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense. We should go to this banquet.
I agree.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do poor Salumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Well, the Porcelainix banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yamcha-sen. Let's meet up in front of Yamcha-sen then. The impending crash of waves. Let's say the pending crisis of waves. Next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Wise and Signorine Hu must have gone to Yamcha-sen. Better go meet them there.
Will do. Well, you sure you took your time getting here? Senior Yunhu is starving. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Since pinching pennies ever since. But now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. To be honest with you guys, I didn't have lunch either today. You two acted all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear. I have a feeling we've fallen right into Damien's trap. Just a meal, no big deal. Exactly, Junior. Overthinking it isn't good for your health, you know. Alright, enough chit-chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. Welcome to Yamcha-sen, esteemed guests of Porcelainix. Please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. Sure. You arrive at the banquet hall on the second floor. It already has an ominous air in the air. Damn it. I didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wi-Fi safety inspection is quite the big deal. Well, it was a huge mess. Yeah, you're right. Even without the Exalters causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and Porcelainix regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Alright, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey, juniors, your senior is gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Belle and I will go. You enjoy your dinner, senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the others' portions too. You call me fat? Yes. Belle, let's go. Damien is right over there. Wow, that was actually mean of Rice. Hello. You're unique looking. You gonna be playable? You don't like the type that would use a fencing sword.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquay Summit have arrived.
Ah, the guy with ominous green eyes.
As the host, having at least you two and Master Pun show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Shifu couldn't make it today.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Teasingly asked Damien about the current situation. Fine, teasing.
Mr. Damien, with so many people here for the security investigation, do you even have time to worry about our dinner?
Sorry, did I say teasing? I meant pretending.
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests, but I understand what you mean, Master Bell. Considering that the Exaltis appeared in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and poor Salumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Poor Salumex and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
Of course.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated this situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelainix.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh, how so?
Oh? Why's that?
Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porsalumex remains strong.
Ah, good for you.
Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Waifei Peninsula.
Again, good for you.
We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Waifei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porsalume issues. But it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Porsalume, and by controlling Waifei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porsalumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylume Heights to participate in the Waifei Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porsalumex Group.
Well, I think I could tell who's the villains of today's episode.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I mean, look at that beard. It's scream evil.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porsalumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porsalumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly.
Oh, you shouldn't trust us at all. We're the type of people that would leak information like that on the internet.
The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Waifei Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side. So I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
So you want us to take them both out at the same time? Got it.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact.
Oh, you're welcome.
Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
I want to take a stroll around the banquet hall.
I'd like to take a quick stroll around the banquet hall. After what Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. You never know how much of what he says is true.
All right, I'll take a look around too. See you later.
So that's actually a big hall. Hey, Pan. Hey, miss. What of La Soli Cha Su here? It'll have restock soon. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Ain't no rush. I heard Porcelumix brought in a special guest chef today. They gotta know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? We'll start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for myci and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. And don't forget to add the sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Oh, you're just straight up ordering? Yeah. We're just getting started. Time to show you what this panda firewind is made of. Alright, if I can finish my food, can I get packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Sure, takeout might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet with abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shumai. You're gonna get kicked out at this rate, you know? Alright, just throw in a couple of ounces of that lingxi mushroom on the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother has been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's been getting worse. This will be a perfect nourishing meal for him. Professional Walker? No, Professor Walker. Damn it. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I mean, it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. Better make the most of this chance. With all the top VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom. It's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please. Thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Look at this guy with the fedora. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Basilia has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No, everyone knows the risk of producing porcelain in the hall, and who knows when those exalters might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Basilia branch, acted decisively to root out the exalters, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see some gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Yukru. Damn it, I can never pronounce your name. Ukro, right? Just constant guidance. Oh, you flatter me. It's really all thanks to Mr. Furlock's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Look at you two being all formal with each other. We spent all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare to get to head out like this. Let's just think of a trip to Wi-Fi Basilia as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Basilia isn't quite like the phone quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. Well, Porcelumix hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? Alright, time to talk to Rice. Well, hey, door's open. Okay, this looks like a private meeting room.
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
No, it was all boring.
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wife Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Yeah.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
That was a cute bump.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say your top-
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Ah. The jiggle physics was strong with that one. After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, after Porcelumix's welcome banquet has ended, an luxury suite prepared by Porcelumix for the inspection team. Okay, I'll take back what I said about the jiggle physics.
The time fields.
The what?
Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me.
What the?
It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so...
Look at these bodyguards there. What are the names? Wolfang Fist?
I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wife Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable.
Oh, God.
The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin.
Wow, real dick move to try to pull this stunt while their, well, grandfather is on the frickin' bed over there.
Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do?
Kill Damien.
What's going on?
Kill Damien. Oh, great, she's being haunted now.
What's that?
A few minutes later, inside Shibuyan Temple. A series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Belle, you're up too.
Lucky sound just now. It wasn't my imagination, right? I just dreamed that Euros popped their car tires.
I just had a dream. Eos and Emilian were playing some new game, and the two of them were happily popping all the tires on our car. Thank goodness, it was just someone knocking on the door.
Have they done that before?
If Eos knew that's how it appeared in your dream, it'd probably be upset for a whole day. But forget that ridiculous dream for now. Senior Yinhu went to answer the door. Let's go and check what's going on. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this late.
Alright, who woke me up? I require a 24-hour beauty sleep. Huh. It's you.
Master Pun, that glowing thing freely appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquei Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Huh. I just noticed the belt. Got that, what's her name from Ace Attorney? Athena vibe with that thing. Senior Yinhu, what's going on?
We're here, Senior Inhu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
No, we weren't.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Oh, okay. In that case, yes. Yes, we are. Hi, I'm Belle, and this is my brother.
Hi. I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Belle, could you not bring that up again? I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefio and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch.
Oh, Lucy. From Sons of Caledon. Wait, the school was named Celestia School for Girls? What is this, My Little Pony?
Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the Timefields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumex clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Kind of a big jump, isn't it? The thing that she's been threatened?
Since Miss Montefio spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
So, Belle, what do you think about this?
And she's a friend of Lucy's.
Well, she is a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. Alright, mostly on me.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
God damn. You're being ripped off.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunque's Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Wait. How did Lucy know that we're here? God damn it, is everyone just saying that we're here? Favorite, everyone. The worst kept secret ever. Hey, Senior Yunhu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
Hey, Senior Inhu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity. Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Wait, what? Stop piling the pressure on already. Now you're trying to guilt trip me?
Are you guilt tripping me now?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Bell will go with you to investigate.
In fact, you can sleep in her bed if you want.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
No need to worry as much, Miss Timefield.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
You finally got everything settled. Senior Yunhu and Vice have gone back to the rooms. I should head to bed too. Alright. Time to investigate a mysterious ghost thing. Miss Bell, hi, I'm Alice. Your brother gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. I sure moves fast. I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. No, I was just about to come look for you. Alright. At least you didn't move, like, far away or something. Out of the way, old man, old woman.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last.
No worries, you came here for help after all.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
I love your ears. You look a little tired. Everything okay?
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match.
Okay, so you hate everything being asymmetrical. You need everything to be perfectly symmetrical. Oh boy, that reminds me of Death the Kid from Soul Eater.
Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Also, did you know your hairstyle is also asymmetrical? We should get that done at the group hairdresser. Oh no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to his name.
Oh no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just
Swabian,
lives
damn it.
up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Well, unfortunately, I would have to see it to know.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Miss Bell, Shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Wow, we're doing this again. I just have a second. And I just hit the wrong button.
Let's talk about last night.
Oh well.
You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
Hey.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton stuck between the shadows and the glass.
I see they still haven't worked out the pacing issue. But at least the city's rendering is not glitching out. Here we are, I'm staying at the building on the left. Didn't expect such an unremarkable building. Due to the influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspection team, Lumix ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Wow, this is a terrible room. Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. You're right. Bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Where did all these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Oh look, there's an identical flower pot on the balcony over there. I can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something like that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would suddenly scold them. I'm guessing that's your butler? Oh, he's not butler. Oh, sorry, I went off on a tangent. Family's pretty strict, huh? Yes, as grandfather said, morality and responsibility are the foundation of the time fields. So we cannot neglect even small matters like flower pots. I just remember something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flash by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of the falling flower pot. Balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. The second to last floor. The one with the advert. The window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Ah, I see. What's up? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday while I was in my room, I kept hearing noises from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah, I can see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? The overturned drinks crates must have been hit by that flower pot, but why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for this to be here. There's a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait. Those look like claw marks from some small animal. No, there's a trail of tiny footprints. It's glow-in-the-dark paint. Glow-in-the-dark paint? The exact same color that was glowing... that the glowing skeleton I saw last night.
Belle, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's piece together what we know so far. I think both our guesses are probably pretty close.
I think our guesses are probably pretty close.
Really? Then let's go over what we found together. First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
Might have been your eyes playing tricks on you. There's probably some cargo hanging from the tower crane. It was the flower pot. Well, it can't be the flower pot because it's lower than her window, isn't it? There's probably some cargo hanging from the tower crane. It might have been your eyes playing tricks on you. Could have been a flower pot, but it doesn't make sense if it's lower. Let's say it's the cargo.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate.
Wouldn't it be dangerous to have cargo... Well, cargo crane move cargo near a freaking building?
But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was knocked over by that skeleton that startled you.
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
The small animal.
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Good to know, Fairy.
Fairy, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Don't let it get away! Hey! There! You ran into that stone! So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit...
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming. What can I get for you? Oh well. Guess I got found out after all.
Yep. You smug woman.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this Tanuki?
So we actually have Tanukis in this universe? Or it's just a raccoon?
His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama.
Kama. That's easy to remember. Your name, however, I wouldn't be able to remember it for the life of me.
Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this Tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Don't falter.
That girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject just now. Seems like she'll be a tough nut to crack.
User, huh? I'll try to remember that.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
Highway robbery.
All right. Thank you very much.
Alice.
No, wait. We're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other. And yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place.
What?
Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
God, she's like an aggressive futile.
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target?
Exactly.
I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
Yeah, leave Manitou alone.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
A porcelain shard of relatively high purity. From the looks of it, it probably used to be part of a large device.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
We can sense sacrifices now?
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Minato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
What are y'all talking about? Can someone explain what just happened?
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
What are you two? Secret detectives?
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where'd you find this shard?
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloon Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Minato! We're heading to Siloon Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Two aren't bad.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Thank you.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
I got plenty. Can I join?
Can I come with you to Siloon Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Wait, what?
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Minato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
I'm sorry. Is my world's worst secret just out and about now? Well, sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Minato? That's so mean. You guys are pretty close, huh? We're classmates. Though, wait, not done. Well, students from Wi-Fi Peninsula, standout characters like Minato are pretty rare. And those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rarer. That's why you decided to investigate the Obscura. Don't go along with what he just says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate, but I also think we can't let Porcelumex get away with a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Siloon Bay and ask around. Speaking of Siloon Bay, So they're near the shore below Fairroom Heights. In the past, Lunite ore mined from the hull was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Shurubin Temple's entrance goes straight to Salem Bay. Should have been fixed last week. Let's go check it out. Alright, time to go to the beach. Ah, she's here again.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porsalumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
It's a cover-up.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porsalumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the outside.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porsalumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
Yeah, figures. So we can't get to Siloon Bay right now.
So we can't go to Siloon Bay right now? Then what should we do?
Go there.
Yeah, right. All those lies like there aren't any other routes only work on outsiders. Porsalumex can't fool us.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
Hey, leave him alone.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porsalumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloon Bay.
Good point. Yuzaha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after, Yuzaha and Minato leave. You return to Shurubin Temple with the obscure shard and briefly tell Rice what has happened that morning. How's it going? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's sacrifice or not. My ether perception has always been weaker, and I've barely used the perception technique that Shifu taught us. But I agree with this thing's super suspicious. You should definitely look into it properly. Belle, I'll come with you to Siloon Bay using Euros. Might be able to help.
I wonder how things are going with Minato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge since you saw that witch girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. I care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta push your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. I'm here. Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation, and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain pass too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that remnants of the Exalters might be trying to escape. And even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. Do you mean the mountain pass full of machines right now? Yeah, they got triple the strength of a normal person, and they'll never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No. This just got way easier. So you're saying you got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Be handy, right? Yeah, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'll definitely be all, absolutely not, you cannot do that. You sure how? You say you don't care? Alright, Belle, let's roll. Monado and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual logs. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Now, as far as I can tell, they added some grunts during these sections. It's actually not bad. So, do I get to play as her?
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Saloon Bay.
Just her, huh?
Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
We've got enemies.
Okay.
Careful, don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Yeah, cool.
All done. Let's go.
An off-filter DPS, that's cool as hell.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
It's actually a cool battle area. What's wrong, Yushaha? Ever since we set out, I had this feeling someone's been telling us. Harry, can you feel that? Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, but there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. What on earth could it be? Phew. They're coming. Alice, of course. Wow, you are terrible.
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be scared, it's us.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us. Belle, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Ms. Ukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Nobody asked for your smug, mean self, and yet you're here. Are you sure it's okay for you to join us?
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us?
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, well, what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair. At its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard. A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
I guess we got to play as Alice.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Yeah, okay. I'll take care of it.
You're a real chatterbox. But you
That's
handle
cool.
yourself well in a fight.
Kinda wanna unlock her now.
Oh, I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Belle, you can give it a try too.
See, this is the problem. The pacing needs work.
Minato, are you riling her up on purpose? Yuzuha, focus on the enemies! The enemies!
Uh-oh. It's people from Porsalumex.
Kill them!
Shh, let's try to avoid them and take a detour.
The way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really reassuring how meticulous Minato is. Just happened to be a side gig installing locks when I was working part-time before. Ah, so that's when you were so busy you didn't have time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? Well, what do we do now? There's a bamboo workbench there. Yeah, I'll use yours to access the bamboo workbench and find passcode. Oh, we get to play as Euros. Cool. I was worried that they were actually going to make Euros obsolete.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before. Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Yes.
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
It's actually fun gameplay. You should do it more, Rice. Your legs moving. Well, yours legs moving. I figured there was more to this place than it looked. Oops. That's new. Oh, I got a hammer. Must have got that from, what's her name? Kuleda. Yeah, Kuleda. Kuleda gave you also a hammer. A virtual hammer, that. Anything else? mean, there's those 2 coins there. Euros number 1.
Nailed it.
Classic, Phaethon.
Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Okay, we literally have the worst kept secret. 100%. Only 99% of people know it.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Blink your strikes to score. Yeah, wait. How much longer until we get to Siloam Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
So now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Belle?
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Kinda cool how everyone's just off-field fighting now. Damien. I'm pretty sure that's Damien. I'm not expecting it to be a cave-like coastal town. I don't know, kind of cool. So this is Siloam Bay. What a beautiful sight. I didn't made it. Oh, did you rest well? It seems like Yukinami and the others have found something. Someone selling Pokum. I forgot how to pronounce it. Porcelain materials. Let's head over. I kind of like how straightforward this chapter's been. Like, I'm getting rewarded for every milestone I make. That's nice. That's very nice.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade Lumite ore I've got. Ajiang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
White-haired ghost woman?
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of Lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajiang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Boink.
Oh,
Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds on the mountain path?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
I guess.
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
Here we go and ask them one by one.
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
We don't even know who they look like.
Huh?
Uncle Afang, how come you're not collecting materials today? I had to stop for now. Well, Porcelain's blocked all the roads lately. Barely anyone comes through, and sales are rough. I heard they're guarding the mountain paths too. How did you folks manage to get here? We had our ways. Back in my day, I could outrun those Porcelainix amateurs with a sack of lumite ore weighing me down, but no point dwelling on past glories. What brings you here? Uncle Afang, recognize this piece of porcelain material ring at all? Never seen it before, but this is definitely high purity porcelain. Alright, let's explore, find out the chest. Well, we see two here. I wonder how big this area is. Not too big, but good enough. Was that really all of it? I guess it was. Was it downstairs? Nope, that was literally all of it. Hey there, are you Mello? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, what's up? I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? What? You don't believe me? How do you know? I got the best intel at all Silum Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help, little one. Can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is a remote control edition City Hunter. I saved all my allowance for a whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault. If I can fix your toy, can we work something out? You can fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about that porcelain shard came from. Oh wow, this toy is highly sophisticated. Tricky, but it was easy.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
No.
Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
Okay, you little bastard. Talk! Let's look at this elegant lady. There's no way she's a bad person, right?
Just look at her. Such a graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrong. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
Yuzuha was adopted.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable. And I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun.
Denny gun?
Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Spook him.
Things are a little complicated now. And I'm afraid Dante might be in serious trouble.
Huh? Oh no! What's going on? Can you help him? Belle! I didn't think you had it in you. Your little prank really impressed me. Nello, if you care about Dante this much, you should stop holding a grudge against him, okay?
So it was all a trick, huh? But I get it. I'll make up with him. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante! Ukinami Balrong! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name! Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction!
He would probably be depressed.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters. It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Wi-Fi Peninsula? Why did it have to be you? Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill. I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either.
Yeah, so take it easy on her.
Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright? Yes, I will. Alright then, let's get going.
Where is Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Wait. So you found a way here after all.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. Alright, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round!
Don't shoot, we surrender.
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
So you're regular here. You really had us fooled earlier.
I didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why do you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money.
Oh, let me guess. He also perished in that one event.
Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today.
Maxim? Was that one of the people that triggered you?
Of course. After the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff. But that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
So often we get young folks like you visiting, and here we are, boring you all about ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against Whole Zero received it. I see. You look like you want to say something. Any more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. Alright, but first I need to sit down because my legs are killing me. I got just the mic a little. There we go. I want to know more about you and your comrades. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hull Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hull Zero, and providing disaster relief along the borders of Wi-Fi Pacilio and Janus quarters. Supplies are vital to the city's survival. Indeed, back then we took pride in running into the battlefield doing what little we can for the city. I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the defense force, do I? Well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you call a useless person, What's wrong? Okay, so maybe that wasn't Damien that was on the building. Well, you should head to the beach and find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
That is a very sad shield over there. Right, it could be a chest over there. No. Damn it. Yeah, that's supposed to be a freaking Wait, could that be from the ruins of the airship I was on? Or is this something else?
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
You impressed me, Dante. That's not an easy dream to achieve.
But it won't be easy to achieve. This city is far more complicated than we can imagine.
Let time gradually shape the child's dream.
Okay, are you stalking us now?
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Where did you get this?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an obscura. Was it made in Wi-Fi Peninsula? Ah, I think I get why you came to Siloam Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
Yeah, and she can sell it to Nicole.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
I chose this toy after seen in the city that are capable of firing plastic Denny-shaped bullets. This particular gun right here looks rather old. And you think it's going to be useful for me? Well, I can probably sell it to Nicole. Thank you. How are we supposed to...
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Looks like luck's on our side, huh?
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
Ukinami, is that your story?
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Siloam Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
Wow, that's actually tragic.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its wall. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
Don't tell me you're gonna be a sacrifice. As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze out toward Lemnian Hull in the distance, and just like that, a long time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Tynefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Good idea. There's still some time before nightfall.
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good.
Miss Yuzaha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
This is the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. I feel like that raft would only be good for 3 people. And that's saying a lot, because Minato there looks like he'll sink it on the spot. At the end of the hole from where the Obscura shard has flowed out, Perry quickly discovers tiny pieces of Obscura in a nearby drainage channel, so you follow the current upstream, searching for the source, and before long...
Ah, there it is! There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't stress me, I'm good.
Don't underestimate me. I'm all good.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Let's move then.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
Oh, God.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
You say? I was just murdered them all.
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Minato.
I mean, when you're fighting these guys, you don't have to hold back. It's super relaxing, right?
Okay. The path ahead is split into 2 directions. Both paths lead to higher ground and the water flows into the drainage channel familiar. Which way should we go? Hold up, check this out. Ah, there's a small wheel track here. It seems to have contaminated with nearby miasma. At this concentration, miasma can't multiply and will disperse to imperceptible levels after a while. Could these traces be recent? Hey everyone, since we don't have any leads on the water, should we check out where the tire tracks lead? Might give us a breakthrough we're looking for. Sounds like the plan. Well, some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using the inside technique Shifu taught at you. It's a bit weird because they don't say Shifu like Shifu. They say it some other way.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Yeah, they say Shafu or something like that. But like a very silent U. I'll try to listen again and see if I can remember. That's different.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
Oh, why are there so many wheel tracks here? Looks like people are moving heavy carts around here a lot. This many tracks don't fade easily. Since there are carts coming through here, that means whoever entered the hole was transporting something. But are they bringing stuff in or taking stuff out? What's up? Something in mind? Look here, do you see the deep wheel tracks? That means they must have been hauling something heavy through here. Oh, well, princess, you're sharper than I thought. Look, isn't there something on the ground up ahead? Hey, Belle, take that access card with you. It might come in handy.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks. Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
Oh, big guys too.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened. Woohoo! Time for a surprise!
Furrized. Oh, good. Our luck's not. Whoa, what was that sound? So sorry to inform you, the device status is abnormal. Please verify your identity and re-enter the initial password to boot. Don't worry, there's a bamboo workbench right by the gate, and stuff like that takes the initial password must be stored in there. I'll seek in using your spirit deck. These segments are fun and relaxing compared to gameplay. Then again, gameplay can also be relaxing when you're pretty strong at it. I missed a coin. Oops. There's progress or... yeah, it looks like it. Okay, there was two ways to get up here. Alright, got it all. At least I think I did. Euros is happy. Yay!
It's open. Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
Yeah, they're phasing in out of existence.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too. Tanuki, score one for me!
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble. Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Wow, Mr.
Road ends ahead.
More monsters.
Let's go. Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. There might be a passage behind that miasma. Perfectly symmetrical.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
Okay, but first, any chests or anything around here? No. The elevator goes down. The road tracks end here, which means they went to the low level. Will that card we found earlier work on the elevator? No, insufficient card authorization. Please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password after prompt. Not just a key card, but a password too? Since when did the elevator get such high-level security? I apologize, but for the current device is a combination of an offline system and a mechanical encryption system. I cannot effectively crack it. Bell, let's look around and see if there's another way to get free here. Look here, there's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up, and tire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they were shipping. And these boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they've been left in the hole very long. Hey, that settles the question we had earlier. These people are definitely transporting stuff into the hole. Huh, that's a little odd, though. Look here, the box label claims the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction. Now that tends to be fairly light, so how did it leave such deep tracks? Oh, not bad, Princess. So that means the outer packaging for the shipment. Now, these boxes never came from the shipment, but they never contained any thermal insulation. There's no way whatever was in here was something that could be openly transported to the hull. That's why they're using fake boxes as the cover. But there's nothing around here that helps us power the elevator, so let's check elsewhere. Oh, this place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed straight through. But the materials we encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one looking around. Man, just thinking about it gives me creeps. And here I thought those folks were crazy enough, hauling stuff around in all this miasma. True, this is such a dangerous place. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this. So there's something around here that will help us power up the elevator. Let's check elsewhere.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Well, it's not like we're gonna find someone that can open the door for us.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's call it a day and head back for now.
Alright then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady.
She knows.
You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
You mean some memories are coming back?
Are some memories coming back?
No, I'm sure I saw it recently, but I just can't seem to recall anything now. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the Hollow as soon as we can.
After leaving the hall, the group makes their way back to Phalum Heights.
We finally made it back to Phalum Heights. It's already dark now.
Yeah, everyone, good work today.
Everyone? Good work today.
I was planning to tease the princess about her lack of stamina, but looking at you now, there's no point. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
All right. I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Who wants to know?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
This screams trap.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
No, don't go.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful in case something goes wrong during the delivery. What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
I had to bring that fake concierge back. Senior Yinhu and Minato went to interrogate him. Wonder if they're done yet. I should go check.
You're here, Belle.
Well, of course they would be. Someone tried to kill dear Alice. What's the situation inside?
What's the situation inside?
Well, it feels like we witnessed a whole new side of Master Pan.
Let me guess, feeding him spicy food?
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice?" And, "Sorry, I'm a mystic."
I feel like we would have had better luck if she was here.
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite alright. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
No long ago, on the way back to Phalum Bay.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolda. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
Well, what do we do after we catch them?
We could go for it, sure. But then what? There's Porcelumix personnel and security mechs nearby. Taking them all the way back to Swabian Temple just isn't feasible.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
I think probably the one they're after.
How come?
Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow.
Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komano are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
He confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beelion and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
Ether explosives?
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the rope snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
Okay, but how did they even know?
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
What were they planning to do with explosives?
What were they planning to do with the explosives?
Also, Alice is damn lucky it didn't explode.
He doesn't know the exact plan. He's at the bottom of the chain. The orders came from his superior at Porcelumex, but he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
So what, they're planning to blow up the island?
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's hear the bad news.
Let's hear the bad news first. Maybe the good news will cheer me up after.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
Okay, so it's better to do it now.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and the plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong?
I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
Looks like we have a decision.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow, Junior Wise and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Bell, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Belle, you go ahead and call Yishan Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
Sure.
I see. In any case, Belle, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the hollow tomorrow. Porcelumex has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
You mean things aren't entirely under their control?
So you mean that they don't have full control over the situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Suibian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquei Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
It's a relief knowing that you'll be with us, Shifu.
That's great! It's such a relief knowing you'll be with us, Shifu.
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Oh, right.
Shifu, that was it.
Nothing. Never mind.
What is it?
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Belle, the call's already over? I was just about to go say hi to Shifu myself.
Yeah, she said bye. How are the accommodations coming along? Why are you all still standing over here?
Huh? Why is everyone just standing around here?
There's not enough rooms at Suibian Temple right now. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room, or Senior Fufu's room. And the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
You can sleep with me.
But Miss Ukinami and I just decided to share a room.
Okay, so why don't you two stay with me?
In that case, why
Yeah.
don't you stay with me? My room is a bit more spacious since I have to keep the HDD in there. It'll be like a sleepover.
No problem. Whatever makes you happy.
I wonder what Rice's version would be. Would he recommend the sleepover? It'd be funny if he did, and it worked.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip?
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself.
You never went on a field trip as a student?
No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories.
Wait! Ghost stories?
Is it a abridged version?
Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll never forget.
Oh, I'm in.
Ooh, count me in too.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
I remember in Quizit folding crocheting needle. Interesting, it was placed at the back of a colorful decoration, resembling a character in a cartoon. Looks like it was improvised from a hairpin.
Huh? This is...
It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
Wow, it's Magic Sailor Boo.
Wow, it's Magic Sailor Boo! I used to wait for it to air every week when I was little. How nostalgic.
Ha ha. I get it, it's a reference to Sailor Moon.
Right. Yes.
Are you all right? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip?
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right?
Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumex's lab inside the Hollow. It was my first time being in a Hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car. Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Daddy. It's a promise then.
And then he died.
You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him.
Huh?
My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn.
No, it definitely wasn't.
The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost?
Public security searched the crash vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him. That's why...
Don't be ridiculous! This wasn't your fault! You can't blame yourself like that!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics. Oh, right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share?
I bet she was in the lab.
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid. So I kept it as a lucky charm.
Feels like you're holding out on us.
Sounds like you're holding out on us.
Same.
I thought the same as Belle and Mr. Komono.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on! We all know each other pretty well by now. So you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Monoto Mr. Komono. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komono, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
You have abs?
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
After chatting for a while, Minato and Weiss go back to their room. You have to fight the urge to keep talking and obediently close your eyes, knowing you all had things to do the next day. And then at dawn...
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Belle, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos. Senior Inhu and I will support you from afar.
Belle, how are your preparations going? Should we head into the Hollow now? Yes. We need more Alice gameplay.
All right, people, let's move. We can use that elevator now.
Hmm.
110011.
Huh?
Oh, that doesn't look good. The overlay disappeared.
Whoa. There's a lot of porcelain crates here.
Yep.
Those are Obscuras!
Alert. Sample component analysis in progress. Analysis complete. The target's composition is a 99.97% match with the Obscura shard you possess, Master.
Looks like the shard we found came from here. The Obscura and the explosives. Both definitely point to the same place.
Everyone, I just checked. The Obscura here has no coding. It's probably been stashed here temporarily, waiting to be coded.
So this really is the Obscura factory, huh?
So, this place really is the factory where they produce the Obscura?
There's no doubt about it. Look, there's a door ahead. Behind it should be the open-air workshop where they cure the coatings.
Let's get going. We need to do a full investigation of this place.
Let's open the door quick so we can investigate the inside of the factory.
Wrong password? Did that guy we caught yesterday hold out on us? Everyone stay calm. Senior Yunhu already asked. According to the guy we caught, this door's password is regularly updated based on the elevator's code, and the specific rules are in the log next to the door. Could it be they got scattered? There are quite a few papers on the ground around here. Maybe. Let's take a look around.
Why have they got so many passcode doors here?
Those are hiding secrets.
I'm getting super curious about what secrets they're hiding in here.
Look at that scattered items. They're stacked up in freaking ties. The new password is identical? Looks like the notebook is the log we need. On the text above, the materials labs have been abandoned. The Obscuras produced here are still being shipped over. They 10 Obscura sample containers at once? It seems they're running a large-scale experiment. That does sound suspicious, but never mind that for now. Well, look. There really is a clue about the password in the log. But the pages on the back of the log are missing. Password was probably changed later. Let's keep looking. Add 1 to the third and fourth digits. So 111111. God, they're stupid. Wait, that means the new password's done and dusted. But don't you think this whole password change is a bit half-baked? Guess the staff here aren't too hot with numbers. Yeah, just like you, Minato. So 01110. Look here, there's stuff about explosives on the log. Seems like the enemy's trying to blow the place up. But if explosion happens, it'll be detected outside the hall too. Won't that draw attention? The enemy must have thought of this too. If they're still planning to go through with it, getting rid of stuff here might be more important. At that point, whether the explosives get noticed or not won't even matter. That makes sense. By the way, what's this important data they mentioned in the log? They even want it destroyed ahead of the time. I'm so curious. Judging by the date, we've already dealt with it by now. No point dwelling on it. Let's focus on finding info about the password instead. Found it, right here. Current password, first and last digit -1. Perfect. Write it down. Now we found all the log pages, we can figure out the current password.
We've got all the clues for the code. Let's try to... Huh?
You bitch. I figured it out and you were gonna tell me anyways? Sorry for calling you a bitch, but still. That made me feel stupid.
Watch out, monsters.
Look at the drainage channels here. Quite a few obscure.
Is the elevator up ahead still working?
That was just awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, take me all the way. It's a building behind us. Bell, can you get running? Of course, it's not that simple. Please do not worry, Master. I detected 3 intact ether generators on the platforms around the open workshop. They appear to be the power source of the current elevator. If the generators are nearby, let's hurry up and get them running. Look, there are obstacles on the platform. Those drawers with the Obscura have popped out. Those drawers are equipment to cure Obscura coding, formerly known as thermal setting units. There should be a switch nearby to operate them for easy access to the Obscuras. Affirmative. I detected the thermostat setting unit control box. Located to your front left, Master. So it's right there all along. Most of the circuit's busted though. Because the ground around here was destroyed. Well, how about we split up into 2 teams? Yusha and the others can head up to the platform to work on the generator, while we figure out how to operate the thermal setting units and clear a path for everyone.
Come on, let's go fire up the generator.
I'll leave the heat thermosetter unit to you two then, proxies.
Can't believe there are already so many ethereals here. Wasn't this lab making all those Obscura not too long ago?
It's just like when a house is left empty and gets covered in cobwebs in no time.
Got the power up and running.
The platform is blocked by ejected thermal setting units. From down below, I thought we might be able to climb over them, but now that I'm here, that's going to be tougher than I thought. Bell, Ice is all up to you now. Come on, Bell, let's figure out how to move the thermal setting unit. Bell, this machine is the device that controls the thermal setting unit, with wires running from here all the way to the device on the wall. The power light is on, the status is normal, but the control button shows that the thermal setting unit is closed. The control circuit must be broken somewhere, Bell. Let's check along the wires to see what's wrong. The circuit goes to the wall from here. Looking at the indicator light above, the circuit that goes into the wall is fine, but the circuit going out is broken. This is a tough one. We can't fix the wire on the wall, but hey, Bell, we noticed the miasma feels pretty strong around this wall. Bell, try using the perception technique. Okay.
Well, let's try the revelation technique.
Huh. That's cool.
Oh, we can pass through now. Great job.
We could also probably risk jumping down there.
Well done, Belle.
All right, the power is on.
Yeah, it looks kind of tricky to jump across. Let's get these thermal setting units to eject. Bell, Rice, I'm gonna leave that to you. Same device as before, let me see. Shows that the thermal setting unit is ejected. Alright, let's look along the power lines and locate the problem.
We can get through now. Let's go.
Prepped and ready.
I've been wanting to ask. Don't you think
Oh.
the Obscura look like coffins? Scorch This open workshop is just like a huge mortuary. But without the thermal setter unit, and that'd be...
A morgue?
Oh, Yuzuha, you're doing it again!
She is perfectly a more
My
sadistic Hu-Tao.
We'll never lose to anyone.
The elevator is ready.
Oh, that looks inviting. But look over there. That's a pretty stable feature. Calculating, please wait. Calculation complete. The spatial feature is one-directional, leading to an abandoned residential area on the outskirts of the aerospace city. Hypothesis: it appears to be a evacuation point after preparing the demolition. See, they put the explosives nearby to make things easier to operate, huh? Don't worry, we should be able to find another way around later. Let's go find Yuzuha and the others first.
Belle, let's go find Yuzuha and the others.
We're gonna get ambushed, aren't we?
There's a monster! Don't worry, we're here.
And your Tanuki is too.
Belle, you two stay back. We've got this.
It's an instant. Right. What were you two talking about over in the corridor?
We found a pretty stable fissure at the far end of the corridor. Explosives piled up near it.
Okay, it looks like off-field DPSs can't actually finish monsters
the
off.
evacuation point for when the place was rigged to blow.
Go get him, Monado. You can win. Be like the Monado. Okay.
We can keep going. Let's go check out that building. There are a lot of scuff marks all over the ground. It seems like a fight broke out here.
The marks lead right through the front door. Looks like the hallway beyond connects to another building. But it's hard to tell how big it is inside.
Looks like we're getting close to the truth.
We've got to be getting closer to the truth now.
I agree. But this door... it's pretty heavy. Looks like it got jammed from an impact or something.
Here. Let me give it a try. Nope. It won't budge at all.
If it's not even budging for Monato, I don't think we'll be able to open it. What should we do now? Maybe Kama can squeeze through the gap and check things out. Hold on. There may be another way into the building.
Another way? Really? I'm all ears.
Really? I'm all ears.
Get it? Ears?
Look! Near the ceiling on the left, there's a ventilation duct connecting the two buildings. It should be big enough for us to fit.
Is there anything wrong with the ventilation duct?
Is there something wrong with the ventilation duct?
It's nothing. I just remembered a rat got into my house a few days ago. Probably came in through something like this.
Liar.
Rat? Since when?
Monato, now's not really the time for that. Anyway, back on track. I agree with Alice. We should be able to use the duct.
Okay. Belle, let's figure out how to get into the duct.
Now, I know the ducts look spacious enough, but crawling through them can be exhausting. We've been running for a while now. Maybe we should take a break first? This is different.
It's bigger than I thought. Everyone here?
We're gonna be doing Metal Gear Solid now.
Don't worry.
There's no way you could fit in here.
I think there's something on the ground.
Is that a corpse?
Is it? I can't tell. Sorry. Okay, yeah, corpse.
You alright, Yuzuha? You're quiet.
Huh? Me? It's nothing.
I think the miasma is getting thicker here.
It's haunted.
There's a light ahead. A room on the left.
Look, that's an Exaltist mark.
I think we just find out the hideout.
Doesn't this place belong to Porcelumex?
No, it's clearly the cultists.
We need to find a way to get down and take a look.
There's a downward vent ahead.
Smooth landing. We just found the hideout, didn't we? Can you imagine if I had a meeting right now, we just happened to drop in? Like, hey. This massive room must be Exalted's prayer room. Look, there's a bunch of objects scattered on the floor. Alright.
Look at all this stuff.
Hearing for the documents, I can see destroy immediately stamps messily stamped all over the covers. Huh, these are files that were supposed to be destroyed ahead of time? According to the logs, they should have been dealt with ages ago. Why are they still piled up here? Never mind, let's hurry up and see what the documents say. These files over here look to be on engineering assets. Bell, check this out. Approved, converting experiment factory workshop number 2 into a prayer room for Exalted researchers. I noticed before, Sarah, Dr. Law, and Mevrock all really have solid knowledge about holes. We also discussed, since the Exaltists want to research sacrifices, they need lots of funding and a stable venue. We figured they must have had someone backing them, but we never thought it'd be Porcelumix. I don't know, I think we should have guessed that the first time. Includes in files? According to the data here, due to bottlenecks in Porcelum purity, Porcelumix has been researching purification techniques to attain suitable catalysts. They even secretly conducted human experiments. Agreed. Since they crossed that line ages ago, they turned their attention to the Exaltists, and they've now been in cahoots for 7 or 8 years now. As long as the Exaltists provide Pumalix with the tech they need, Porcelumix gives them all sorts of perks, even the freedom to do their own research. Well, if they kept this partnership going for so long, with so much funding every year, whoever's involved with Porcelumix's side is definitely no ordinary employee. Is it Damien? Or his 2 superiors? Perhaps all of them? These files are really discreet. There's no specific names for Porcelumix mentioned anywhere. We've pretty much gone through everything here. Let's go check on how the others are doing. Bell, right, I overheard your conversation. I found a laptop that seems to belong to the Exaltus. I didn't understand much on the experiments and technical stuff, but they got quite a bit of the Exaltus history. Also connected to the Exaltus remnants in the Janus Quarter in Mevrock. When the followers were left lost and uncertain about Landon's death, Mevrock, I don't even know if I pronounced the name right, appeared before them as a Exaltus official and settled them in Wi-Fi Basilia. After the partnership with Porcelumix stabilized, Merfolk ascended to the position of overseer just as everyone hoped. They publicly declared that the creator would not mold unwilling subjects and rejected Porcelumic's proposal to continue human experimentation. Yeah, it doesn't seem like their style. But these records remind me of something I heard a few days ago. Some Catch and Exaltus members seemed pretty ticked off at Dr. Law. They said Dr. Law defied the creator's will by tricking innocent people with elevating water, and that's why he was punished. Dr. Law did mention something about how he's done even more than what was asked for. Seems like things are pretty complicated within the Exaltus. I'll keep looking through the materials here, Belle. Rice, you go check with Ujaha and Alice on the progress.
Let's go check on the others.
Rice? You mean Belle? You're here, Belle. I am? Sorry, I just saw something horrific, and I'm feeling a bit unwell now. Look here, it says test subject ES-07, blood type AB, height 135 centimeters. It's showed that the high affinity immunoglobulins in ES-07's blood can effectively promote the aggression of Porcelum components. Only as Porcelumics conducting human experiments, that test subject is just a child. Yes, it's true. They plan to research children's corruption antibodies. It was called Project New Leaf. Based on the test subject numbers and experimental report, they were probably around a dozen. At the start, all the test subjects appear in the report, but then they just stay. After skimming through the report, it seems these kids were living in a lab inside the hull, surviving on advanced air purification systems and regular injections of anti-corruption medicine. An environment like that is inherently harmful to humans, but the lab was still kept conducting corruption-related experiments on them. Before long, the number of children became fewer and fewer. Yes, it appears this child survived until the end. If the lab reports can be trusted, they not only have a naturally high aptitude for ether, but they also developed unique antibodies. However, according to this report, Project New Leaf was terminated after ES-07 was lost. I suppose this child also... Okay, alright. Oh yes, did you find any clues in the end? Yeah, that's gotta be her. Let's see, for the timing, it seems Porcelumix got into contact with the Exaltus not long after Project New Leaf was got. I'll check those materials you mentioned later and see if I can find any clues related to Porcelumix upper management.
Let's look elsewhere.
Hey, ES-07, how are ya? Oh, what are you doing sticking out at me like that? You scared me. Really? I was just so focused on looking all over these. Not yet. What I mean is, there's a lot of progress here, and I need time to digest it all. Anyway, you should check in with the others first. Okay, experiment.
And the Exaltus. They've been colluding this whole time.
Things are looking even more complicated than we thought. Huh?
Oh, that's disturbing. Let's kick his ass.
This is a tough one. Watch out, guys.
Look out for yourselves.
Warning. Unidentified individuals detected rapidly approaching Swadium.
Unidentified? Who could that be?
The monster is recovering?
That's not good.
It can absorb energy from the miasma to revive itself.
It's time.
If it just keeps feeding on the miasma, we'll get worn down sooner or later. We've got to figure something.
No! It's recovering again!
Listen up, everyone. They have a way out.
Woo! Ha-ha!
That sounded a little too casual.
The one I spotted by the connecting corridor at the factory? The fissure is located right outside of this building. Now's our chance! Through the main gate!
That was cool.
Over there! The fissure!
Let's go!
I'll board up!
That one looks like it's gonna be a problem later.
It's an ambush.
Ah, crap.
Ferox!
Oh, come on, we could have taken them. After who knows how long.
Can you hear me? Belle, can you hear my voice?
Oh, good. You're awake. Wait, don't move yet.
Right. The ether concentration here isn't very high, but if that swelling on your head splits open, the chance of corruption will increase.
Oh, well, that's just terrible. Where are we now?
Where are we now? Judging by the direction, we should be in the valley behind the Obscura factory.
Oh, we're that close? Ferox took us on a huge detour. I lost track of where we were going. Yuzuha, your sense of direction is amazing.
It's not really my sense of direction. Never mind. Anyway, this used to be the materials lab.
After you fainted, Ferox and his men brought us here and locked us up. But since you're from Yunquay Summit, and I'm part of the inspection team, Ferox seems unsure about how to handle us.
Gotta say, it's lucky I have you big shots here with me this time.
But where's Minato?
Where's Monato?
Monato got dragged off for questioning. They were gonna take me, but he broke free and headbutted the guard. So they decided to teach him a lesson. That idiot! But one thing's for sure. Ferox is the one shipping explosives into the Hollow. And he's in cahoots with the Exaltists.
I still think it's both of them.
As for why he wanted to destroy the Obscura factory and the lab, the answer is pretty clear now.
Because of the regenerating monster.
It's because of the regenerating monster.
Yup. Ferox's people call it a miasmic fiend. And apparently it just showed up near the Obscura factory not long ago. Ferox sent a bunch of folks to take it out, but they got wrecked, and so did the factory. The monster still hangs around the factory, but its territory is spreading. I heard the guards say it even made it to the industrial port last time.
Do you think the white-haired ghost the Silent Bay kids talked about might actually be?
It's gotta be! IUA is usually always talking nonsense. I never take any of that seriously.
Oh, maybe you should listen to him more often.
Back on track. If the monster causes any casualties, HIA or Hand will definitely get involved. And once they start chasing it down, they'll figure out Ferox and the Exaltists are in it together.
So to keep his crimes under wraps.
So to keep his crimes under wraps, Ferox had no choice but to get rid of the monster and the evidence.
Oh, and that issue you had with connecting to the outside of the Hollow during the earlier fight. Have you fixed it yet?
Nope, still can't connect to HDD at all.
Nope. Still can't connect to the HDD at all. Right before the signal cut out, I kinda heard Fairy say something like, unidentified individuals detected rapidly approaching. I thought it meant on our side.
Did something happen over at the Swabian Temple too? What should we do now?
We need to figure out how to get ourselves out of this.
We need to figure out how to get ourselves out of this.
Proxy, you're so good at handling crises. You bounce back so fast. I was kinda hoping you'd say that.
Did you really just call it crises?
So, a few minutes before you woke up, it seemed something happened and all the guards took off in a rush. Now it's all quiet. The perfect chance to make our move. A room without windows like this must have some vents for fresh air. Must be hiding in the walls or floor somewhere. If we can find a vent,
We can totally sneak out through the ducts, just like we did in the factory.
Oh, I see. But do you think the vents here are as wide as the ones in the factory?
Should be fine. Let's just give it a shot.
Oh, you also will help look for the vent. You mean the one next to you? You wasn't afraid of bad guys, but I was really worried before that they would separate me from all you. Maybe since they don't have enough guards, that didn't happen. Well, I've been trying to search for a voice signal, but I can't sense anything. Suddenly, my connection with the outside world was cut off, like the HDD being unplugged. I'm sorry, I can't help at all. Okay, got it. Time to focus on escaping. Oh, I'll handle this area. You go search somewhere else. Thank you for worrying. You're so sweet. I'm fine. No need to worry. Just seeing these old operating tables and instruments make me wonder. Were they used to hurt those captured children? And these prison-like rooms must have been where they once lived. Also, the colors of the buildings in this area reminds me of a laboratory as a child. Don't tell me that right on the other side of that wall where I was, those children were suffering? Sorry, I shouldn't get lost in these thoughts right now. Better focus on finding that vent. Damn it. Damn it. This thing looks like a vent is actually just connected to the next room over. But I'll check this area. You go look elsewhere. I never have been a negative person to begin with, and unlike you, who just woke up, I would have accepted the fact that Ferox caught us. Well, duh, seeing all those spine-chilling evil atrocities recorded in those files make even my brain crash and burn. Let's get to work. If the guy comes back, all efforts will be wasted. Okay, that's just sad. We found a vent. And just like Yushaha said, it's definitely big enough for us to crawl through. Yeah. First, we need to gather intel, figure out how to rescue Minato, and then escape together. Let's head out as soon as everyone's ready, or we'll make it before the guy returns. Alice, I'll carry Minato's weapons. You just worry about your sword. They let us capture our weapons? Huh? They didn't confiscate our weapons? Of course they did, but they stashed everything in the cell across from us. As soon as the guard left, I had Kama sneak over. Poor thing was totally right from dragging Minato's massive sword around. Alright, let's get ready to head out now.
Alright, let's hurry and leave.
Wow, that was stupid on their part.
The ether must have gotten into the room through here. Thankfully, no crystals have formed inside.
It's the exit! No one's here. Let's get down. Watch out!
There's someone here.
Let's be quick and quiet. It'd be trouble if Ferox's men find us.
There's a vent in the corner of this room.
Okay.
Wonder where this will lead us.
Shh, guys. I think I hear someone next door.
We need to stop the fan.
Who knows? Thinking about those lab monsters gives me the creep. Blow this place up already. Oh, besides those rats, I heard we caught one of the cult stragglers too.
Okay, I think they got problem with the vent movement because they got Bell still making sounds after the fact.
Let's get out of here quick!
The fan sound.
The vent straight ahead!
More minute.
Huh?
I've been backing you for ages, and this is the mess you leave me with?
I hear someone right ahead.
It's Ferox.
What do you want from me, huh?
Let's stab him in the foot. We'll never see it coming.
Oh, you exaltists. Look, I've been more than generous to you over the years. As long as you give me the tech, you can carry on with your research, praising your creator or whatever. I've never stopped you, right? But seriously, you caused this huge mess in Wi-Fi and then just vanished overnight, leaving the miasmic fiend in my factory? What's the deal with that, huh?
You mortals just won't get the great overseer's plan.
Wait, Overseer?
Wait, Overseer? Is he talking about Mevarok? But didn't Shifu take him out already? Or did they fake their death?
Oh, cut the crap. Where's Mevarok now? Where'd that guy take the other exaltists?
Yeah. Felix, here's a life lesson for you. Never side with cultists.
Take him away and make him talk. He'll crack sooner or later. Yes, sir. By the way, did that young man held in the warehouse out front say anything? Who sent them? A Yunque Summit disciple and the Time Field girl? How did they get dragged into this?
He's blacked out twice, but just won't say anything.
Well, wake him up and keep interrogating him. This is ridiculous. Why are all these people so stubborn?
Oh no, this is bad. We gotta get Monato out of there. Ferox said that Monato's being kept in the front warehouse. We're getting close. Just need to wait for the right moment to save him.
Mr. Ferox! Something's wrong with the monster over by the lab!
What do you mean, something's wrong? Out with it!
While we were trying to take down one of them, those tumor things on its body suddenly burst and then it changed shape. It was about our height at first, but it grew way bigger and got more aggressive. We had no choice but to lure it to an empty room on the first floor of the lab building and lock it in.
Those monsters changed shape. What exactly are the Exaltists doing with my lab? Can we get the power in the lab back up?
We've managed to restore some power, but at least half of the labs with the cultivation tanks are still down. It won't be long before the monsters inside break out. If even just 1/10 of those monsters can transform like that, we don't stand a chance. And the one locked up on the first floor might break down the door.
All right, enough. I get it. Follow me. We need to handle the explosives first.
Well, at least he knows how to take charge.
All clear. Let's hurry up and get Monato. This should be the place.
Spit it out, or things are gonna get a lot worse for you.
Let's catch them off guard and beat their...
Yeah, beat their booties.
Show yourself.
attacks from your...
They're the ones we locked up. How'd they get here?
Should've locked the door.
I won't let you. Monato, are you okay? Oh, crap. You're injured. Badly.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
But they said you passed out.
Are you really okay? We heard Ferox's subordinates say you passed out twice.
See? I'm awake and all good. Just a bit banged up. Honestly, being sore from a long day at work would be worse. Don't worry. We still need to figure out how to escape. If it comes to the point where I think I'm gonna slow you guys down, I'll let you know.
Hey, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck.
Sorry.
Guess we figured out how to get out fast.
All right, now let's hurry up and find a way out.
I know it might sound a bit strange coming from a time field, but I just want to say that we've actually got a solution right here. Do to them what they did to us.
Soon a bucket of cold water is poured over one of the horses.
What the?
Oh, he looks really uncomfortable.
No need to feel guilty, Alice. Being nice to bad guys is just being mean to yourself. Alrighty, you awake? Now it's our turn to ask questions. If you don't want a taste of your own medicine, you better fess up.
Yeah, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Just ask.
Wow, what a wimp.
Where's the nearest exit?
It's on the second floor of the lab building.
The lab building?
Yeah, if you head out of the main gate of the warehouse, it's the building right across. That's it. There's a stable fissure on the end of the second floor that leads to the industrial port. That's how we used to get here.
How can we trust you?
I got a phone. It's in my suit's inner pocket, and it has the map.
Oh? Let me check. Just as I thought.
Something wrong?
Something wrong, Yuzuha?
Nothing. He isn't lying. The fissure is hidden at the room at the end of the hallway. But what did you mean by how we used to get here?
It's the building. It's not safe anymore. The Exaltists are doing some weird experiments in there, and there are monsters in those tanks. Ooh, with the power cut, a bunch of them have already gotten loose.
Any other exits?
Yes. There's a big plaza on the other side of the warehouse.
No. That's the way we were brought in. Ferox went that way just now. If we get close, they'll probably catch us.
Looks like they can only go through the lab.
Sounds like the lab is our only option. I just heard Ferox say that the monsters there are under control for now.
All right, then let's do it. Thanks for the info, mister. You can go back to snoozing now.
Huh? Hey, wait. No, wait.
Time to jump in.
Bueno, you okay there? Want to take a break? Seems pretty safe around here for now. Don't worry, I'm fine. I've been sitting around long enough anyway. I was just thinking about stretching my legs. Wow, the way putting in checkpoints. It's a nice change of pace, to be honest.
The door is over there.
Impressive. You just took one glance at the map and managed to remember the layout?
Wait, that's the place they kept us locked up in. The elevator is right across.
Leave the miasma to me. The fissure's on the second floor. Let's move.
That would have hurt.
Monato.
Are you okay, Monato?
I'm fine.
That's different.
Bell, you handle the miasma. We'll take care of this thing.
How the heck did you develop a crown?
This presence. Listen, guys, stay sharp. This is a sacrifice.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yes, it's the kind of monster the Exaltists have been researching for a long time now. So much already.
We gotta take it down quick. Before Ferox can notice us.
It's
To settle this!
Whew. Seriously?
I heard some noise in the lab building where that monster was locked up.
What? You mean those brats got away? Were they the ones that made that racket just now? Yes? Got it. Let's move. Team A's already gone in through the back door to the second floor. They won't let them get near the fissure. We need to block the first floor door.
Oh no! I think they heard the fight!
I hear them from the second floor and outside. What do we do now?
Oh, wait, you're coughing up blood.
Monato, wait. You're coughing up blood. You were already hurt, and to protect me, you...
Belle, let's put that aside and just come up with a plan.
There's a lot of space outside and a lot of fog. Can we use the weather to our advantage? But if they block off just a few key routes, we'll never escape. What about the second floor? There are enemies guarding the fissure. Do we really want to face them head on? Monato and the others are already too worn out for another fight. Focus. Think. What do we do now?
Okay, listen up, guys. I've got another way out. Take the elevator down to the basement, and at the end of the hallway, there's a giant sewer that leads straight to the underground river on Lemnian Island. It's a bit risky, but it's definitely a way out of the hollow.
What?
The enemies are right on our tail, so come on! Hurry up! We're running out of time!
Where's Team 2? They should be here. You guys start the fix. We'll go downstairs and check things out.
Hmm.
No one's here. In the front door.
Keep looking. You can't be far.
This way! Follow me!
Looks like there'll be another battle. No.
Uh-oh. More monsters.
Monato, stay back and leave it to us. Oh, careful! Don't get... Oh, you think you can get away? Time for a surprise! This way! Hurry! Don't forget! Ignore him! Focus on the monsters!
Always get to your family and friends. And I've got ways to make them vanish without a trace.
Ignore the monsters! Just charge right through! The sewer entrance is right ahead.
No, they weren't that hard.
Here we are. This is it. It's just as you said. There really is a sewer here. And it's big enough for us to crawl through easily. Belle, take Monato. Alice, come on, let's rip these boards off. We'll use them to stay afloat. Right.
Yuzo, how did you know about this place?
Shh. Don't talk. Save your energy. If you pass out in the water, you're done for.
Wait, it seems like Yuzaha.
Wait. Seems like Yuzuha.
Yup, you guessed it. I've been here before. When I was little, I was a test subject for Porcelumex, and lived in this lab for a very long time. And I'm the lucky survivor they mentioned in those files they were gonna destroy. I thought I'd be a test subject forever. But one day, this uncle helped me escape. And we used this exact sewer. I never thought I'd come back here. And I can't believe they're still up to no good after all these years. And the sewer looks exactly the same. Yuzuha. They're catching up to us. Let's hustle. The water's cold, so stretch out a bit and warm up. Belle, you and Monato should use the same board. You guys go first.
You help the injured Minato and jump into the sewer together.
Hold on tight to the float. This river moves fast, so we can get out of this hollow in 20 minutes tops.
Alright, we'll head out first. You guys better catch up first.
Alice, Yuzuha,
Fast.
We'll head out first. You guys better catch up fast.
Yeah, why? She's gonna stay behind, isn't she?
Worry about us. Good. They're off. It's your turn now, Alice. Grab the float. Your turn.
Wait, what do you mean my turn? Why aren't you getting in the water yet?
You go first. I'll be right behind you.
No! Yuzuha! You're lying!
Yep, she's lying.
I'm not lying. There's no time. Let go.
No! I won't let go! I need you to explain everything first!
Listen, Alice. Don't worry about me. Trust me. I've got this. I know it sucks. But we lost this round. Ferox will soon wipe the evidence here. I know him. He won't let anyone get away. But I'm pretty sure that as long as I go with him, Ferox won't bother you guys again.
What are you trying to say? Yuzuha, please, don't listen to Ferox's nonsense. Once we're outside, we'll find a way.
I'm the one who dragged you all into this. It's my fault. So I should be the one to face the consequences.
What? Why should you be the one to... I don't understand! Yuzuha, please, just come with me!
Alice, don't you get it? You lost your dad because of me!
What did you say?
Alice, I'm sorry. I owe you this.
What is this? Yuzuha! Yuzuha! Yuzuha!
It's okay. This will work. Now, time to do what must be done!
All the nearby monsters are sorted. Time to go and say hi.
Huh, we're still playing. Thought it was gonna be like, we have to go back for her situation.
Mr. Ferox, we've got someone.
Just one little girl? Where are the others?
Well, she's the only one we found when we got there.
You useless fool! Hey kid, where are your friends? Tell me!
Shut
I'm
up.
sure you all heard what I just said. If you don't surrender, it won't just be you. Everyone you care about will suffer too.
There is no doubt in my mind, Mr. Ferox. You are absolutely capable of that. But seriously, why, at this critical moment, waste your time on these little nobodies?
What do you mean?
For a big shot like you, sir, no one has the power to mess with you. Not without solid proof. So, get rid of whatever there is in the hollow. No one can touch you. As for the others, I don't even know if they'll make it out of the hollow. Even if they do, they won't want to risk their necks ever again.
Ha! Nice try. You're just saying they're not a threat to me, so I'll let them go.
Yeah, all of this mess started because of me. So if you're looking to point fingers, here I am.
Taking all the blame yourself. That's a gutsy move. But seriously, what do you, a clueless little girl, know about cutting deals, huh? What can you even do?
Mister, don't be mad. You're a businessman. I came to you, right? You can believe I do have something you want. Remember this mark?
Hmm? That's...
Years ago, there was a special test subject in this lab. Her blood had these amazing antibodies that could push the purity of your porcelain beyond the company's previous limits and rake in huge profits. You once said she was worth more than the whole lab, and she was like the princess here. Too bad she vanished one day. You must have felt just as terrible as you do having to give up this lab today.
Oh, I get it now. You're the kid who got away. So you didn't die in the hollow. Someone, grab her!
Nobody move! If anyone takes a step closer, it'll be my blood on your hands, Mr. Ferox. Now that you're remembering all this, How about we cut a deal? If you let them go, I can help you make back your losses. You know I've got that kind of power.
What? You want to be a test subject again?
That's right.
Wow. You finally broke free, only to waltz right back into trouble. You really are a lost cause, kid.
No, Mr. Ferox. I'm satisfied trading my freedom for their lives. Yup. It's time to return the borrowed luck from that day to her.
You're doing great, Yuzuha. This is the last injection for today.
Don't bother trying to talk to her. The child won't respond no matter what you say.
Is it PTSD from the previous corruption immunity experiments? I heard she was the only child who survived.
Probably. But then again, if we hadn't taken her back in, she would have starved to death.
That's right. I'm just lucky to be alive. And lately, I've even found a new source of joy. It's this vent here on the floor. If you follow the duct, you can crawl into a showroom lab meant for special guests. And from there, eavesdrop on all sorts of interesting things. Wow, I'm in luck! Someone's here today.
So this is how porcelain is made, Daddy? That's amazing!
Huh? It's a kid! Looks like she's about the same age as me.
Come, let's visit the next lab.
Wait for me, Daddy!
So pretty. What a lucky day this is! But what I didn't expect that day was... Because the dose I was given that day was higher than usual, I dozed off in the duct, woozy and dazed. I had no idea how long I slept. Oh no! I fell asleep.
What's going on here? Why is there a child in the ventilation duct? What's all over this child's body? Don't tell me Porcelumex is conducting human experiments.
Seal all the exits! Someone is escaping with an important research subject! If word gets out about our secrets here, it's all over! After them!
Mister? Maybe... you should just leave me.
Don't say something so foolish. Don't worry. We've arrived at our destination. You can get to safety now.
It's a stream.
Yes. It leads to an underground river beneath Lemnian Hollow. Even if the hollow's structure keeps changing, the water will never lose its way. It will reach the sea for sure. The current here is fast. Just 20 minutes or so, and you'll be out of the hollow.
Mister, aren't you coming with me?
You go first. I'll be right behind you. Now hold on tight to the float. Don't let go no matter what.
Okay.
All right. Now it's time for me to do what I have to do. I can't let them discover this drainage route. I have to get as far away from here as possible.
Ah, he's been shot.
And as luck would have it, I was free. But that same stroke of luck also shattered her happiness.
Rushing water sweeps us along as we speed through the underground river, made of pipes and rocks. All we can do is hold on tight to our floats. So, did the young Rashua who set out on her journey feel as lost as a tossed leaf drifting on the water?
Where are we?
It's outside the hollow. We made it! What about Yuzuha and Alice? Did they manage to catch up?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Alice, why is it just you? Where's Yuzuha?
Yuzuha... she...
Wait, look. Something's coming through the fog.
That shadow. Is it a boat? Are we saved?
No.
No, wait. Hold on. They're shining a flashlight. They're searching for something. Are those Ferox's men? They've tracked us down here? This isn't good. We're about to get caught.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Uh-huh. Right there. Sorry about the wait.
Wait, did I hear Miss Isolde? What is she doing here?
Belle, it's me. Hang tight. We're coming to get you.
Huh. Okay. This story is a lot longer than I gave it credit for.
Still feeling cold, Belle? How about another cup of senior's ginger tea?
Can't do it. One more sip and I'm gonna throw up.
No, I can't. I've already swallowed enough seawater. One more sip and I'll be tossing my cookies.
Look at you, cracking jokes already. I guess you're feeling better now. We've puzzled out what went down on your side. Now it's our turn to fill you in on what happened at Swabian Temple. While you were dealing with that miasmic fiend, Ferox sent people to the temple. He must have been worried about getting exposed, so he wanted to lock us up too.
That seems a tad extreme.
But Obel Squad beat them to it. They
Obel
figured
Squad.
out Ferox's plan, and we quickly followed them to safety here.
Sorry, Belle. Everything happened so quickly, and we wanted to avoid a showdown with Ferox's crew. So, we had to bail with just the essentials. I was hoping to reconnect sooner, but once we hit Siloon Bay, the HDD signal was all over the place. By the time I finally got through, Ferry said your signal was moving at 18 kilometers an hour. Good thing Colonel Isolde has so much experience. She figured you were probably in the underground river of the island, so we hopped on a boat to come get you.
Colonel Isolde?
Colonel Isolde?
Isolde.
Sorry I haven't had time to fill you in yet. I'm still on active duty in the military. And I'm here in Waifei Peninsula because the Defense Force thinks some bigwigs at Porcelumex are cozying up to the Exaltists. So they sent me to lead Obel Squad for a stealthy investigation.
Someone has been well informed.
At first, I figured you guys might stumble upon some clues that could help us out. But I never imagined things would blow up like this.
You'd be surprised.
Listen, even though we're here with a duty to the Defense Force, I hope you can trust me and Obel Squad. We're not cold-hearted. If I had known this would drag you all into danger, I would have done everything in my power to talk you out of entering the Hollow.
No, we really appreciate your help.
Honestly, thanks to you, we're closer to uncovering the truth. We completely misjudged how dangerous it was inside the Hollow.
Oh, yeah, the most important thing
But
is...
right now, the most important thing is that our friend Yuzuha is still in there. We've got to get her out. And Ferox is about to erase all the evidence inside that hollow.
Right. We can't let that happen. If you don't take him out quickly, he'll become a real and terrible threat to your safety. Not to mention destroy many more lives. I'll talk with Magus about our game plan. In the meantime, why don't you check on your teammates? After that, we can map out the rescue plan together.
I was wondering why the miasma in the hole wasn't increasing at all after all this time. Turns out the Overseer's still alive. Those guys had Porcelumic's backing, but suddenly turned against them. Something's fishy definitely going on here. But when I called Shifu just now, or Shifu, blah, 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 she didn't sound surprised at all. She even said no wonder something fell off back then. Yeah, what after I mentioned running into a powerful monster, Shifu maybe asked if it was the appearance of a woman. I always thought the miasmic fiend looked familiar. Also, my hunch was right. Shifu suspects that since the monster is so powerful, the previous small-scale data pile failure was probably caused by its emergence. Shifu said her airship will arrive in Waifei Peninsula soon, and now we should focus on the rescue mission. Senior Shiran and Fufu were very sick when they heard about our situation, but Shifu said that by the time they made it back here, everything would have been decided already, so we made them stay put. Time's running short, but Ferox still hasn't finished setting up the explosive. We got a chance. Well, we got some good news. The temporary HDD setup is complete, so we can connect to the hull in Siloon Bay. Anyway, don't worry about things here. Go check on Bernardo and Alice. By the way, Trigger and Soldier 11 are both here today. Why don't you take the chance to go say hi? Wait, did you say hi? And not hi? Someone must have been tired when they wrote that. Hey, Trigger.
Oh.
Only managed to give you emergency first aid. Don't move around too much or you might aggravate your injuries.
But they took Ushaha. I can't.
The fact that you're still standing and talking shows more grit than most people I've known. Even among soldiers, few can hold up like you. Proxy, you're here. Though coming from you, that whole don't push yourself thing isn't exactly convincing. You know each other? You know each other? Sorry. Did I read that wrong? That must have triggered that, said it. Yes. The two proxies are very important companions, and my teammate, Soldier 11, is also well acquainted with them. While military matters take priority, rest assured that we stand with you. Oval Squad won't still sit idle. Really? Thank you so much. Don't worry, it seems that the pain's hitting you now that you calm down. The painkillers will need some time to kick in, Mr. Kamano. So you should lie down for a bit. You know, like Mr. Kamano, you also push yourself way too hard. Really? Proxy, you told me before that you and your sibling couldn't enter the hole physically, but I thought you'd take it slow and not go in so often like this. We got stronger, that's like I promised. Seeing you grow, seeing us getting closer on our goal, it truly makes me happy. And we must rely on your strength to deal with Miaspa, but enter the hole in physical form is far too risky. The chances of running into danger are infinitely higher than before.
Oh?
How crafty of you, Proxy. When I went on the sea rescue mission with the Colonel and your brother, I was the first one to spot you, but my ether vision doesn't really work outside the hole. Otherwise, I could have saved you all much sooner. You can see I still have my shortcomings, so I'm afraid of losing important companions again. I understand your determination now, Proxy. I'll help you rescue Miss Ushaha. Alright, it's settled then. I swear my life to keep you safe, and please watch my back too. I'll stay here and look after Mr. Kamano. Go check on how the others are doing while you still have time. See you in a bit. Whoa. You're a seed, aren't you? So, for the trailer, you look bigger. Look here, flickering candlelight. Looks like you finally got some of your glow back. Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Who's this with you? Let me introduce you to my teammate, Seed. She's a bit odd, but she's an excellent soldier and a reliable partner. Oh ho! Wait. Yo-ho! I'm White Pineapple Ponytail's teammate. White Scooter Demon at your service, innit? In there. You heard this voice before? I'm not Pineapple. Seed is just uncharacteristic of you. You're actually talking to strangers now. It's weird to see you and Trigger to agree on someone. So I was kind of curious about this proxy you both mentioned. I see, and what do you think? How should I put it? It's the scent of my own kind. Come to think of it, the proxy used to possess a bamboo. A bit like how you've been hanging out in Seed's senior cockpit all this time. Hey, that's not what I meant at all. She's chatting away like I'm not even here. The proxy must have been secretly complaining about how we just left her hanging like that. Hey there, Proxy, I'm Seed. By Beck, you mean Seed Senior? Like, right. Right, but not exactly wrong either. Though I'd love to meet you in person. Looks like the action is about to start. Let's save the main course for our next meal. Been nothing but stealth and recon missions lately. Finally get to stretch my legs. Actually, we came here to scout the area a week before Colonel Isolda arrived. We've been staying in the nearby mountains, since we suspect ties between oh god damn it. Posalumix higher-ups and the Exaltus. We kept separate tabs on Damien, Ukuro, and Ferox's movements. She's mainly keeping tabs on Ferox's goons. Earlier today, she was the one who caught them trying to attack Trebian Temple. No worries, I'm also happy to meet someone with a familiar scent. Next time, I might even let you ride on our shoulders. Sea can move fast and carry quite a load, which will surely come in handy for what's ahead. We'll go prepare, catch you for a bit. Hey, Alice.
you.
You good? You've been holding that hairpin for a while.
You good? You've been holding that hairpin for a while.
I'm fine, really. No need to worry about me. There's still a lot on my mind, but I'm slowly calming down. So, my father didn't actually die in a car accident. He discovered the secret of that lab.
Didn't mean to dig up any painful memories.
I didn't mean to dig up any painful memories, especially like this.
Yes, but what's strange is the feeling that fills my heart right now isn't pain. My father didn't turn a blind eye to evil. He saved Yuzuha. He was brave until his last breath. A true time field. Belle, you know, right before Yuzuha pushed me away, she told me she owed this to me, but I don't agree. When my father saved her, he wouldn't have wanted her to repay him like that someday. Belle, I must get Yuzuha out. I want Ferox and everyone who hurt us to pay for what they've done. And I will return this hairpin to Yuzuha in person.
Right, let's make sure you hand that hairpin back to her.
Right. Let's make sure you hand that hairpin back to her. Something feels different about Alice. At least she seems okay. I guess I'll stop stressing about her for now.
Let's go. Time's running out. We need to discuss the rescue plan with the Defense Force.
Hello. That tail's alive, isn't it?
All right, everyone's here. Let's kick things off then.
Looks like a talking
We need
pistol.
To move quickly to the Hollow. Stop Ferox's scheme and rescue Miss Ukinami. Captain Magus, could you and Orphe please explain the current situation to everyone?
Roger that. All right, everyone. Oboe Squad's strength can definitely bridge the gap you had before. But we're currently facing two major obstacles. First, our identities as part of the Defense Force. And second, how to get there.
As you all know, the Defense Force and Tops are like oil and water. If we just dive into the Wi-Fi situation, it's gonna cause a whole world of chaos between them.
Your eyes were just throbbing just now.
That is, we need a way to keep your identities under wraps. Or perhaps we can find some help to pull off this rescue.
Yes, but honestly, the real headache is the second one. How do we actually get to the site?
What do you mean?
Well, that's probably my fault. It means we can't take the old route anymore.
There was a route we used before, but that's a no-go now. In a panic to escape the miasmic fiend, I had them blow up the fissure at the lab.
Well, it was a tough call. And I just checked with Fairy. We found the blast set off a chain reaction that totally wrecked the hollow structure. Now the route from Siloam Bay to the lab is several times longer. The extra travel time could throw off our entire mission.
Is there really no other way to get into the Hollow?
There is another way, and the entrance is pretty close. But it's only accessible by cable car.
In other words, right under Porcelumex's nose. That certainly is tricky. With all the recent security checks, the cable car entrance to the Hollow is tightly controlled. Just getting the cable car running requires high-level internal permissions, even within Porcelumex.
Maybe you get Damien's help.
High-level internal permissions within Porcelumex. Wait a sec. I just thought of someone. Someone we might be able to work with.
Belle? Wait, do you mean Mr. Damien Blackwood?
Yup. The two bigwigs of Porcelumex, Ferox and Lucro, have been at each other's throats since forever, and Damien's stuck in the middle of their drama. If we hand him this chance to bring Ferox down, and if he plays it right, he could cozy up to Lucro and climb the Porcelumex ladder.
You're right. Damien's sharper than anyone when it comes to personal gain. There's no way he'd pass up a deal like this.
Gotta make a deal with the devil.
And as long as he can back us up, we can keep Oboe Squad's identity under wraps.
What do you think? Is this too risky?
Is this too risky, Colonel?
While the plan definitely comes with risks, It's honestly the best chance we have.
All right. I'll call Damien right now to set up a meeting.
Magus, let everyone know we're gearing up to move.
Yes, ma'am.
Heard you wanted to see me now, and we need to find a place where no one's around. You should know that making such demands won't fly unless you have something really worthwhile to bring to the table. Looks like someone's confident. Oh, I'll take that lottery ticket off your hands. I'll wait for you near the upper cable car station at Valium Heights. Remember, you only have 5 minutes. I kind of want to get her and Seed and Alice and goddamn. Alright, as much as I like to continue, I think I'm gonna have to wait. No, I can't. I can't pause here. Have you heard from Damien yet? What's the situation? Damien agreed to meet. Alright, everyone get ready to head to Valium Heights. Are you ready? Good to go? Okay, I guess I can't. Oh no, now I can. Well, as much as I like to continue, I'm gonna have to wrap things up for today, because it's getting late. Certainly a lot to experience, and we're near the end. Maybe next time, if I finish early, I might do some of the beach event. Speaking of which, got 44 days, so I got all the time to work for that. Alright, I hope everyone enjoyed. Please tune in next time as we finish off this story and defeat Forex and whoever else is in our way.